be asking yourself, why am I watching? Well, maybe you want the latest scoop on paranormal news. Maybe you want to see your experiences, ideas, and paranormal evidence peer-reviewed. Maybe you're just here for the laughs. Whatever the reason may be, buckle your safety belt. Sit back, relax, and chat with Justin Brown and Bill Davis on this episode of Interface Death Weekly. Hello and welcome to this episode of Interface Death Weekly. I'm your host, Justin Brown, and we are presenting episode 3 tonight. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I see everybody joining in. What's up, Valerie? What's up, Sandy? What's going on, guys? Got Darren Smith on YouTube. I got Lovin' MZRE on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm familiarized with you, but thank you for joining. I will be by the end of the show, hopefully. So what's been going on, guys? We're going to switch on over here. We got the host with the most ghosts, Bill Davis. Welcome. How are you doing?
Glad to be here.
How glad? Super
Very
glad? That's awesome.
Super.
All right, buddy. Well, the news this week, before we start off on it, I couldn't find a lot of juicy stuff, but we found some stuff, so we're going to definitely talk about it. And if anybody has heard of any news that we have not covered that just happened recently, please send the links, put it in the chat so we can go talk about it. If you have any videos of potential paranormal activity, pictures, audio clips that are uploaded to the internet that we take a look at during the show, send it to us. It can be your stuff. It could be stuff that you have found, something from another group, anything, because we want to talk about it on the show. Anything you want us to talk about as far as equipment used for paranormal research and investigation, we definitely want to talk about. We got Missy monitoring chat on Facebook, and Jessica watching out for YouTube. So if you're new to the show, this is how it works. Share the show. Keep the chat clean. If you have any questions periodically or right as they come in, Jess and Missy will help us out with that. We got some pretty interesting footage of another doll head explosion. I think this is your first successful doll head explosion here recently that you actually recorded, right, Bill?
It's pretty close.
It's pretty gross. Okay.
It pretty much destroyed the vehicle I was blowing them up in, so we have to devise another box.
Yeah, it looked like the box.
Not an engineer.
Yeah, the box took more damage than the doll head.
The doll head caught on fire, but that was about it.
Oh, I didn't notice that caught on
I had
fire.
Problems with my. Oh yeah, it's on the chair in flames. I had the remote detonator, but I guess the batteries were dead in it. I had left them in there, and I couldn't get it to go remote, so I had to go back and manually light the fuse, which I hate to do.
Yeah. It doesn't look too safe. You look like you ran out there pretty fast. We'll show that here after the news. Let you guys get a kick out of it. If you have any haunted items that you would like to mail Bill Davis, he will blow it up for you. He will dispose of them. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Okay.
And we'll watch the smoke for matrixing.
Okay, who all we got in here? We got General 7 on YouTube. Let's see here. See if we got Life After TV Productions on YouTube. What's up, man? We got Josh Bender in the house. Deadlight LLC. Derek's in the chat. Hopefully he's kicking back, drinking a tall boy, and everything's going good. Let's see if I can, real quick, make sure Streamlabs is working for the alerts. Sometimes I forget to do that before the show, for this show in particular. Let's see if we can do that real quick for you guys, and we'll get the show on the road. Continue as Justin Brown. That's right. And let's see here. We should be good. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it works. All right, paranormal news time. Let's bring up this article. Go over here to the monitor. And Bill, go ahead and talk. Make sure I got your audio on the screen.
What does it say? Dentists?
Scientists. Is it hard for you to read?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Here, let me blow it up for you.
There's a lag on mine.
Oh, look at your Skype. You should see it. I'm running it right to your Skype feed. Okay. This is pretty cool. This is dated the 21st of January, so a few days ago. The title reads, Scientists invent camera that takes 1 trillion frames per second. 1 trillion, you heard me, frames per second to capture transparent phenomena. Okay, so right off, this sounds like something that you would want for paranormal investigation, right? Yeah, so I'll read a little bit of the article here. See if we can make this a little bigger for you. New camera technology that takes up to 1 trillion frames per second is so advanced it can take images of transparent phenomena, U.S. researchers say. The camera builds on previous research in which the team used the technology to capture light traveling in slow motion. It can photograph light traveling in slow motion. That sounds like horseshit to me, but we'll see. The cutting-edge camera can capture motion.
Newsweek too.
Yeah, it's legitimate news. It's been everywhere. The cutting-edge camera can capture motion, such as shock waves and possibly even the signals that travel through neurons. But don't expect to get your hands on one anytime soon. The tech is early in development and intended to be used in fields such as physics, biology, and chemistry, and hopefully paranormal research. Hint, hint. Development is being led by Lihong Wang, professor of medical engineering and electrical engineering at the California Institute of Technology, Caltech. The newly unveiled system combines a previously developed high-speed photography camera with an older technology known as phase contrast microscopy. Yeah. I said that right. Which produces clear image of transparent objects by analyzing how light changes speed as it comes in contact with materials. So we'll watch this video. Bill, you won't be able to hear it, but you can see it.
Accelerators designs are even bigger. They all use conventional technologies. We are at a certain limit now, so we are really interested in decreasing the sizes again, but still having the same energy. And this is exactly the context of the wake. We work on a technology where we can accelerate particles much stronger, which allows us to decrease the size of accelerators and at the same time having the same energy. In conventional accelerators, we use so-called cavities. So these are essential metal boxes or cylinders under vacuum. And we have an oscillating electric field, which is excited by an electromagnetic energy which is put into. So in plasma wake field acceleration, we use plasma. Plasma is not vacuum. Plasma is a kind of fourth state of matter where we have ions and free electrons there. And this field we get by having a particle beam, a very strong beam, passing through this plasma and exciting these fields, which are called wake fields. The beam which we can use is very strong laser or electrons or a proton beam, and that's exactly what we are using in a wake.
So yeah.
So the interest.
If you guys want the link to this, so you can watch it and read it all, I'll go ahead and give it to you. But having this technology in my hands makes me want to say vulgar things about it, but let's not go there. It makes the nerd inside me very happy. Let's just say that. So maybe in the next 10, 20 years, we might be able to have this shit in our cell phones. Let's just hope for that. So, Bill, tell me, would you use a camera that can do 1 trillion frames per second?
I would use it.
To blow up doll heads, right?
Just to film it.
That's right.
That would be super fast. You can see the shock waves coming off of it.
Hell, you can see anything and everything. If you can photograph light in slow motion, you're there.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
She's a Wang, right? She's a Wang.
Wang was the Caltech guy that is helping develop it. All right, moving right along. I see you there, RJ. Thanks. I'm glad to see you joining us. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger here for you. Okay. New theory suggests that we travel to parallel universes when we dream. This has been going around pretty good on social media. We'll read through it. This was published on December 20th, 2019, so almost a week ago. We have long been fascinated by the concept of dreaming and what they may reveal. With many different theories ranging from psychic glimpses into our future to a glimpse at our innermost thought and desires, scientists are more interested than ever in understanding this phenomenon. Every night, humans have an average of 6 to 10 dreams. A few minutes after being awoken, these dreams are usually forgotten. However, what is their actual meaning to the dreams that would make them more lucrative to remember? Have you ever experienced a dream that was so real and lifelike that you feel like you were literally there in the moment? You can feel the breeze on your face, smell the fresh cut grass, or taste food that touched your lips. These realistic dreams feel like much more than just a creation of our imagination. A new science-based theory might actually reveal this to be true. Modern science, as well as Native American tribes and Mexican nations, believe that we, or at least our brains, visit a parallel universe when we dream. This would explain why humans can dream in color and can sense with all 5 feelings what's happening within the dream. It all starts with the existence of the multiverse, the idea that our universe isn't the only one out there. In fact, it is just one of many. Within each of these universes is a new reality, one that, while similar to our own, is altered in some way by the decisions that we made. This is a concept that scientists have entertained and explored for many years. However, a controversial 2010 study revealed evidence that there may be actually other universes in existence. Consider the last major decision you made in your life. Maybe you moved to a new town for your dream job. In a parallel universe, another version of you may exist that chose instead to stay in your hometown and passes on. So, in other words, whoops, wrong one. So, in other words, they're taking the multiple words theory in quantum physics and applying it to your dreams. So they're saying that when you're dreaming and it seems real, you could possibly be living out and being instead of decohering from these multiple realities, you're in coherence with them and actually living out and possible alternate lives and scenarios. Very interesting. I would like to know what you guys think of this. I feel that it is very possible, and I think that our dreams might be doing a heck of a lot more than doing multiple things. I think that we could be traveling to other people. Missy, do you want to remind everybody of the story you had about the dream of me giving you Reiki?
Oh yeah. So I never actually seen Justin in this dream, but I knew it was him because I could feel his energy like surrounding me, and I was just laying on this table, and there were like 6 healing bowls around me with the chakra colors and like paste or sand or something, and he was smudging it on my chakras and giving me Reiki. But it was weird. That was one of the weirdest ones I had.
Yeah, so you message me or call me or something, and you're like, hey, are you giving me Reiki, or what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no memory of doing this in my sleep. But what's very interesting about this is like 2 days later, I'm talking to my mom, and she's like, hey, by the way, I keep on seeing a line of people coming up to you at night, and you're doing Reiki in your sleep on people. And I'm just like, what? You got to be kidding me. And I tell her that just a few days ago, Missy had asked me if I was giving her Reiki in my sleep. So that can't be a coincidence. That really made me wonder if people not only travel to other dimensions, other realities in their sleep, but you can do things in a dream-like dimension. You could travel. Okay, I know in metaphysics, this is a thing. I want to know what you guys think about this. Have you had any experiences like this? Definitely let me know, and girls, help me keep track of the chat if anybody comments on that, because I really, really want to know what everybody's experiences are. Okay.
Valerie said astral projection.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandy said, I think that's the reason of doppelgangers. They slip through the other universe.
That's interesting. I don't even think I've ever heard of that concept. I might have to look into that. I'm definitely game to learn something new. This might interest you guys. This has been in the news. The new moon is tonight, or I can't remember exactly when the new moon is. It's sometime, but
it's tonight.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's dated the 24th, but the Aquarius new moon is going to push all of us into emotional overdrive. Now, if you are in tune with your spiritual side, if the moon affects you and all this, if you have subscribed to these ideas and concepts, you might want to be aware of this. You may already be aware of this and telling others about it, but just in case you're not, we'll read this article. This was dated, I don't know, it don't have a date. But as we get closer and closer to the new moon of this month, many of us are feeling a bit on edge. While this is a bit normal for all new moons, the one we're about to face is anything but. The new moon will be in the sign Aquarius, and rather than allowing us to take advantage of all positive aspects that may bring there is a lot to unpack regarding the celestial world. This new moon will be bringing for the beginning of something new, of course, but that something new might be a lot to take in. Right now, as these energies are building chances, are you working to let go of old habits and working to be more positive? Do more positive, rather, things in your life. Will all of that play out as you want it to? Well, these energies are definitely going to throw you and all of us through a loop, that's for sure. We will be facing lots of intense bouts of emotions and dealing with things you could call crisis, according to Astrology King. The influences over this new moon are nowhere near as easy to deal with as we would usually end up facing. So Astrology King lists as follows in regards to this full moon and the problem its energies and aspects bring forth. And it kind of goes through here and lists some things. We'll take a look at this this video real quick.
Hi everyone, I'm Pam Gregory, astrologer. I'm going to be speaking to you today about the second half of January and the new moon that we have coming up in Aquarius on the 24th. Now I'm actually filming this on the 8th of the month, so this is before the lunar eclipse in Cancer, 20 of Cancer, that's happening on the 10th. It's before Uranus and Eris go direct and be very powerful on the 11th, and it's before the exact Saturn-Pluto conjunction at 2246.
We won't listen to all that. That's pretty long. But let me know if anybody in the chat has been experiencing like high levels of moodiness, especially today. Does anybody? Let me see here.
No, not me.
I know Christy was moody early on today, and well, she tends to be moody on and off all the time. What about you girls, Missy or Jess?
I've been very drained today.
Very drained?
Yes.
Everybody in chat, let me know if you think that there is any truth to this, if you think that, you can relate to this, because
You should blow it up.
You should blow up the moon.
Blow the moon up. Yeah.
I was in a mood earlier. I'm not so much now, but You have 2 new people in line for Reiki sessions.
Who's that?
Valerie
Out
and
of body?
Sandy.
Out of body sessions.
Yeah.
Well, I think how it's possible that it can happen like that if I allow etheric cords to be created between me and the other person, since I work with Missy a lot and I do have those cords in place, then it can happen. I generally
Like
only
spirits
do
coming
it.
to visit you,
What's that?
right? Like spirits coming to visit you, or in your dreams, or things
No.
like that.
Well, that can happen, but
I mean, yeah. So it's kind of the same.
yeah, well, that goes along with the article. You're traveling to different dimensions. Why not the spirit world? But they were wanting me to do Reiki to them in West Virginia and New Mexico, and I was kind of trying to explain how that works. I believe how it works, but like I was saying, I really try to limit who I do it with. If you really think I can help you, let me know after the show or sometime, and we'll talk about it. If I feel like I can help you and I feel like it's safe and in our, both of our best interests to establish those cords, then we'll give it a try.
Oh God.
Go ahead, Missy.
No,
Does
you
it
go
drain
ahead.
you at all?
Oh yeah,
Like, does it drain you from your sleep?
it can, depending on who I'm connecting with and what's wrong. It can definitely do some things that you don't want. Go ahead, girls.
Levin said experiencing high levels of positive energy.
Positive energy. Okay.
Valerie said drain, lack of energy. Gilson said I've been stressed. And Eddie said drained and moody all day.
All day long. Now, is it now when you were telling me this? Is this out of the norm? Does this seem anomalous to you? Like it's not normal? Derek.
Yeah, I was going to read his comment next. He said, ladies, it's 3 knocks at Justin's door around 3 a.m.
I can do it all night long. That's just not right, man.
You can do it. All night.
So, okay. Moving right along. Let's see what we got here. We did the new moon. Let's see if we can let's go to these articles here. Unexplainedmysteries.com has got a couple things that we might want to take a look at. Here recently, Bigfoot shows up on Sherman Pass webcam. And if you can see here, it looks like something very dark right here, because since there's snow on the ground, you would think that it would have some light on it, but it's kind of in the shadows and it's very, very dark. It makes you think that it's like a black cardboard cutout or one of those things you stick in your yard, like a silhouette. But we'll go ahead and read it. This article is from Tuesday, the 23rd of January. A mysterious figure was recently captured on camera by Washington State's Department of Transportation. So it comes from a seemingly credible source. In a tweet posted up on Wednesday, officials highlighted a webcam image taken of a particularly picturesque stretch of road in Sherman Pass which crosses the Kettle River Range in Washington. The shot seems to show someone or something walking through the snow on the left side. Sasquatch spotted, the department wrote. I am not superstitious, just a little, I don't know, stitious, I guess. You have noticed something strange on your Sherman Pass State Route 20 webcam before, ? If you look closely by the tree on the left, there looks to be something, might be Sasquatch. We will leave that up to you. Sure enough, there does appear to be a figure in the image. However, given that it is shrouded in the shadow, it is difficult to determine whether it's simply someone walking or something else. You can check it out, the tweet, along with some close-ups below. So here's the actual tweet made by WSDOT East. And they kind of blow it up there. And it looks too dark. Like it's too underexposed for me to think that it's, you know what I mean? Like it looks darker than the darkest shadows in that immediate area around the trees, and that tells me that there's something going on there that's not right.
Well, I just wonder, like, when the time frame was, as in when did that photo was taken compared to them actually going to see if there's, footprints, anything, anything like that.
It's on a webcam, so they probably didn't go investigate it. They didn't say they did. It's on a webcam, so they can watch the road.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I don't think that they did anything, and it's like right up against the tree line. And
why isn't it a video though? They should have had some kind of video.
Yeah, there is. They just screenshot it, so that to me is fishy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. There it is. It's in the news. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see.
Steve White said some scientists say that the moon does not affect us. Other scientists say that it does. Then again, some say the solar flares affect us as well.
Right. It is definitely debatable whether anything in astrology is actually true. But there's definitely some things, especially in the zodiac, that you should be open-minded about and try to look in more. And, I am very skeptical. I like science. I like, critical thinking and challenging all forms of ideas, thoughts, and concepts presented out to me. And I feel like just because you don't understand astrology and just simply because you never got into it, it doesn't mean it's all bullshit. Of course, there's some embellishments and things that are just fantasy out there. But in my opinion, the more you are in tune with your spirituality, the more in tune you are. Maybe you have abilities. Maybe you are just, focused your intent on these type of things. And it seems to me that your consciousness and your awareness can align with things like this, and it can manifest in your life. And I want you just kind of be open to that. Let's see here. Here's an interesting article. This talks about panpsychism. It's an article that when it came out like almost a week ago. It's could consciousness pervade the universe? And it talks about panpsychism, which is panpsychism that believes that consciousness is everywhere where there's information processing, wherever there's things processing data or information. The article reads, the question of exactly what consciousness has puzzled philosophers and scientists alike for millennia. And this goes along with the Quantum Soul episode on My Paranormal Stonebox we did recently. So this pops up in the news, especially in the metaphysical circles. And I thought I'll take this article and throw it in the chat in just in case you guys want to post it or share it. It reads, we as in the human race are conscious, meaning that one day or on a day-to-day basis we perceive a great deal about the world around us. We feel both physically and emotionally, and can not only ask big questions about our existence, but also about the nature of existence itself. But what exactly is consciousness? Is it something that our brains produce, or can it exist outside of the complex, highly evolved forms of life? Could consciousness be inherent to all matter? Philosopher Philip Goff, author of Galileo's Error, Foundations for a New Science of Consciousness, subscribes to panpsychism, the idea that consciousness is not exclusive to the human mind, but is in fact a fundamental feature of the universe that pervades throughout the cosmos. This doesn't mean that literally everything is conscious, he told Scientific American. The basic commitment is that the fundamental constituents of reality, perhaps electrons and quarks, have incredibly simple forms of experience. And the very complex experience of human or animal brain is somehow derived from the experience of the brain's most basic parts. Human beings have a high, rich, and complex experience, horses less so, mice less so again. As we move to simpler and simpler forms of life, we find simpler and simpler forms of experience. In this context, experience is a reference to perceiving the world, either through pleasure or pain, or through seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, etc. Perhaps at some point the light switches off and consciousness disappears, said Goff. So there's a threshold of awareness. but it's at least coherent to suppose that this continuum of consciousness fading while never quite turning off carries on into inorganic matter, with fundamental particles having almost unimaginably simple forms of experience to reflect their incredibly simple nature. So there you go. Food for thought. Let me know what you think of panpsychism. I subscribe to a lot of it. Okay, and it's something that can be thought of scientifically and critically, and it's not all just woo out there, even though a lot of skeptics and scientists would say it is woo. It is a debate going on in many different conferences that involve scientists and philosophers for years, at least since 2010, at least, probably even longer back. Do we have any questions or anything going on in chat before I continue? Yes, no, maybe? Have you been Jessica?
Jen and Craig is talking. They both have, let me scroll up. Craig commented, sometimes he can see through animals' eyes. I see what they see now and then. And Jen agreed that she's able to do that. She's done that a few times.
I have heard of animal empaths, and that would be like a form of animal clairvoyance or something, right? Maybe some subset or ability stemming from animal empathic abilities. I know I would like to do that. I'd like that eagle up there. I'm going to see what he sees. That would definitely be cool. Let me make sure.
Like a little truck.
You want to see through your truck?
Yeah, I'm going to put cameras on it. Cameras.
You're going to do your version of
search for Bigfoot.
You're going to do your version of a remote control thing like we got. Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot hunter.
So yeah, that looks like that's all for that website. We can bring up coast to coast. Oh, no. Let's. Where's the coast to coast one? Oh, it might be here. No. Let's see if I can find it in my bookmarks. There might be something on here. Whoops, I closed out Restream. I didn't want to do that. So let's look through here. There might have been something here. We'll go over to the screen. Oh, this is something that was recent and kind of weird and interesting that involved paranormal, but we'll try to make it bigger here so you can see. It reads, Fairy Friends oppose of Scottish fish farm. A proposed fish farm in Scotland has been met with some odd opposition in the form of an objection from people concerned that it will disturb fairies. Planners for the site had reportedly envisioned it occupying the waters off the coast of the country's Isle of Skye. However, at a hearing about the project this week, officials revealed that they had received a rather remarkable letter taking issue with the fish farm on account of what the authors believed to be supernatural beings long said to live in the area. So basically, they're trying to do a fish farm, but there's this group that's overlooking the land and trying to protect it and saying that they're going to piss off some fairies or disturb them, I guess. Penned by a group calling themselves the Friends of the Alien Philadadura. You guys pronounce this for me, okay? I have no idea how you would pronounce that, but it's Friends of the Whatever Fairies, okay? The seemingly quite serious missive declared that the location for the proposed fish farm just so happens to be the home of a population of mermaid-like entities known as Asara, or Sari. Something like that. They went on to explain that these sea fairies, for lack of a better term, live for hundreds of years and will come up to the surface of the water once each century to bathe in the moonlight, which they use to help them grow. Yeah, that's in the news, folks. Just throwing that out there. We'll see what else we got here. They talk about the
Sasquatch. Not Scottish, it's crap.
It's what?
It's crap.
It's
not
crap.
Scottish, it's crap.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Got it.
That's basically all I had for news. It wasn't as juicy as the last couple weeks, but that's how it goes. Sometimes there's something really good in the news, sometimes there's not. Okay, type 1 in the chat if you want to see Bill Davis blowing up a doll head at this point in time.
That camera was cool.
Yeah, I really would like to have the camera. That would be something very nice to have. Absolutely.
What's the closest consumer thing we have to like the fastest shutter speed?
Consumer, probably 240 frames per second. Consumer, like if high speed cameras, if 10,000 frames per second and up, we're talking about five figures and up.
Wow.
So yeah, it's not cheap.
You're gonna have to steal it. That's all there is to it.
After we watch the doll head blow up, I'll look to see what prosumer camera can do 10,000 frames per second, because I think there might be. Go ahead.
Josh Bender and Robert Murray typed in 1.
Jessica, she's like 1. I see
That's
the ones
as far
coming.
as Josh can count though, so that's really not.
Unless it's in calipers, he can count on the calipers.
Yeah, micrometers.
Darren Smith says 1.
Okay. We'll turn on the desktop audio. We'll go bring this up here.
You don't want no fairies.
Okay. All right. Let's blow it up. And here we go. Here's there's going to be 2 angles. Okay. There's going to be a close up, and there's going to be a wider shot that's in full spectrum, just in case you see a demon exit the doll head, I guess. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Nope. Look out, look here. There it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is burning. I do see it on
How did it
fire.
blow the back off? What the fuck?
And her daughter's just chuckling in the background.
That shit is locked on. We're terribly sorry. We only brought 1 charge.
Yeah, it cracked it.
God damn.
It's bent even. The frame is bent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Okay, and we'll...
See you later, folks.
Let me go to the channel and bring up the full spectrum one here for you.
Nice jacket.
Here we go.
That's a proper jacket.
Look out, look here. There it goes.
Dude, you're lucky you didn't just waste your camera equipment.
How did it blow the back off?
Was close.
What the fuck?
Okay. Was that
That
Josh
shit is
Bender's?
locked on.
Chair.
We're terrible.
Can you make it keep rewinding when
We brought
he's
1
running?
charge.
That's cracking me up.
Hey,
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
God damn.
Well, the detonator didn't work, so I had to light it with my hand, just like we did in New Jersey.
We'll go to quarter speed here, and we'll play it in quarter speed.
Oh,
Here we go.
If this is not entertainment value, I don't know what is.
No.
Look at that old man run.
Ow.
That cracks me up. That was the best part of the whole video.
Henry
I can
Rollins is golf clapping right now.
I can appreciate, blowing things up, but that right there.
Look at those orbs.
There you go, folks.
What the frig? How did it blow the back off? What the fuck?
There you go. You have been. Have you been
Hey.
entertained? Type 1 if you've been entertained. So yeah, there you go. That's the show, folks. That's
Our
the grand
career's
finale.
over.
Oh, we're only 42 minutes in.
Oh no.
Are you not entertained? We're going to do some live stuff. Bill's got, some nice equipment and the ability to do some live stuff around the house. He's got the Sling Studio to do multiple cameras live. So in episodes coming up,
Put one in the bathroom.
we'll definitely have some live explosions for the show. This was pre-recorded, obviously, but he wants to do live stuff, so we're going to push his creativeness to the max on this show. He'll probably play some music sometimes.
We'll send the truck through the woods with the full spectrum on it and see what we can catch.
You should fuck with your neighbors.
Yeah, right.
We could see it
live
get
on Facebook.
demolished with a baseball bat
over there.
That's hilarious. I shouldn't have said that. I could see it.
They've done that. They've done that before without cameras on it. They just come out and beat my shit up.
Gary said 1. Robert Murphy said 1. Eddie Pence said 1, and Josh said 2.
2. Okay. Gilson thought it was funny.
Hey, Josh can count
or
to
awesome.
2.
He's up to 2 now. So yeah, there you go. There's the paranormal news. If you've heard of anything that I didn't cover, let me know. If you have any photos, videos, audio that you want me to review during the show, we will do that. And we're going to sit back and party. It's Friday. The work week is over for some it's not. Yeah. The new moon is making us
tell
feel
us what you want us to blow up too.
Yeah, I guess submit your ideas to Bill. Hopefully he doesn't go to jail.
Yeah, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll of what we can blow up next. Yeah, I need a bigger box.
You need one that has holes in it, so the pressure of the explosion doesn't blow it apart. That's the first
I was
thing.
going to drill holes in the side, but there's like a 2-inch strip at the top. That wasn't covered, so I figured that would be enough. And I've already blown one up in there before, but this one was pretty potent.
Yep. It popped that box or whatever you had straight in half. That's hilarious.
What if a deadlight would survive it?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Josh is going to be covering his eyes and just like, no. That's funny.
I heard that other company's lights blow up on their own.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't do that if I were you, because if you do that and it doesn't blow up, you're going to have to send him back the deadlight. Like, he can be like, look.
It's got a good warranty.
Yeah, I was going to say, it has a good warranty on it. There's no disclaimer.
What better test would there be for the durability if it survives?
True, but
Josh is probably banging his head out again.
He said that's not covered under warranty.
That was after the fact.
Here first.
If you hear laughing, it's my wife just laughing in the background.
Gil says, no, not deadlight.
Well, Missy ran hers over. So
I ran Derek's over.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean everybody go and run over their deadlight.
Listen keeps jumping in front of the line on me on my deadlights.
We have a comment on Facebook here. It says, I have a video with orbs, but it shows the mess in my flat, but they are real orbs. Robert Murphy told me so, and he is not into orbs really because he said there are many things that can cause them, so it's the real deal. So if you want a professional photographer, and me and Bill are both videographers, we could take a look at it. We will take a look at it. So if you want to send the link and you want us to take a look at it, we will. And if anybody has like a video, it doesn't have to be recent. It could be something you've seen online that you want to get our take on. I have been really, I have been really bad about trying to find stuff recent that people has posted, because I got over 5,000 friends on my Facebook, and it's just oversaturated with all kinds of stuff. So I like pray every week that somebody senses in a photo or a video to take a look at. I promise to do a better job in early or future episodes.
I keep looking at old stuff. Say, that's 5 years ago.
Do you have anything that we could bring up in mind, or?
I saw something recent that said JFK was dead, and I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Like, shit, I didn't even know he was sick.
I can't. Oh, Bill Davis.
Yeah, he kind of has. He had a chronic headache and a pretty explosive aneurysm, and in his convertible. Yeah. Some people may have mentioned that he lost his head or lost his mind.
Oh, Bill,
Grassy
at the
knoll.
beginning of the show, they were commenting on your shadow. It looks like you have a mohawk in your shadow.
Oh, I bet that makes him happy.
I had one in the 70s, probably 78.
Picks or it didn't happen.
Yeah, the looks I got, I didn't have it for long.
Do you know why I had in 1978? I was bald. Because I was about a year old.
A year old. So you were born in 77?
Yeah.
So you're 79 years old?
Yeah, that's how old she is. Jen says, will do. I'll send you stuff I see that might be interesting. Not a lot of stuff, but if I see something. Yep. Jen Roll 7's the YouTube gal. She can... There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube. I just haven't seen anything that's recent. I know...
Send them to me, too. Feel free.
I know Kenny Biddle does a remote viewing contest. He puts random stuff in a box and asks people to guess what it is, and if they guess right, there'll be a prize. And obviously, no one has guessed anything in his box yet. If you guys want us to do stuff like that on the show, I would be interested in doing it. If you want to test your psychic abilities or remote viewing abilities, we can do that, because I kind of like that idea.
They do that in my psychic class. They do that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen anybody guess right?
She said, okay, here it is. Here's the link. But first, the first minutes are cool. But beware, I talk Dutch mostly. I live in the Netherlands and Europe.
Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of Dutch heritage. Do you see the link?
It's not Scottish, it's crap.
No, I don't.
I don't see the link yet. So when we see the link, we'll check it out.
I'm supposed to be Dutch, too.
Yeah, my Dutch heritage is Braun, last name Braun, and it changed to Brown when they came over and immigrated to the States.
That's what I've got in Jersey, the American Lenape Indian and Dutch I get from over in that area.
That's what I am. I'm Indian and Dutch myself. That's why we get along so well.
That's why we're engineers. Yeah.
That's why we're witch.
But we never have any technical difficulties.
Yes, we're witch nerds.
Witches. Becky calls me the warlock. Where's Becky? She's not on tonight?
I haven't seen her on the show for a while. She must be busy. Or she's mad at me again. That's probably what it is.
No, she was on earlier this week. Well, my head been
about
Tuesday.
the moon.
I think Fridays. I think Friday she's busy. She might be having more fun than watching a rectangle in her living room. So if you want us to watch the video, she said she put the link up. I do not see it.
I also have Craig and Sandy looking for their videos as well. They're going to send it to you or myself.
Right now or
blowing stuff up? Please send it.
I believe so.
I hope
Heather
so.
just woke up.
I'm trying to look for the link if on Facebook. The chat is slow. Okay. I'm still not seeing a link. Do you girls did you see her link?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
Awesome audio. Thanks, Christopher. We try. Everybody's using proper microphones.
How's my audio?
Yeah, as long as you're talking to it, it's great. Tim's
I
the
need
man
a
in the
better
box.
studio stand. This mic is way too heavy for this.
What is how
mic.
much does it weigh? Because when he scissor booms is probably what
Heavy
I
as
would
shit.
use.
Yeah,
Becky-
that's what I need. This is a regular stand.
Becky Compton is on YouTube. There you go, Bill Davis.
How did we
Oh.
summon Becky Compton?
Witches. She knows. She's a witch.
Did someone message
She's
her?
good.
No,
someone
I
on-
didn't.
Did someone
I
on the show
didn't.
message
She's
her?
really good.
Because that's really weird. It's like a
That is
speak of a
weird.
devil. It's like, Becky, someone brought you up. I think it was Bill, because you call him a warlock, and she's like,
Yeah.
where is she? And I was like, I don't know. And all of a sudden she's here. I think that's strange.
Spawned her.
We just summoned Becky. You just summoned Becky, you warlock.
She knows.
She knows.
She's helped me out a lot.
Nice.
Becky says, ha ha ha, she's a demon.
How do you pronounce your name? Hofstra is the last name. I'm sorry, I don't even want to try to pronounce your first name, but if you would just let me know where it is, and I'll go try to look for it. What's up, Kasha Jims? Hopefully you guys chiming in has had a good week. Let me know how your week has gone. You guys missed Bill Davis blowing up a doll head. If you want to see that again, we can show it to you again.
She's
And him
on
running.
Facebook trying to send sending the link.
She's still trying to.
Yes.
General 7 asks thoughts on Planet X. Justin, random thought. The scientific stuff that I've seen in the news lately is it's pointing to a small black hole. There is some celestial objects in the Oort cloud on the outer rim of our solar system that have strange orbits, and the astronomers have inferred that there's something massively gravitational out there causing this, and they haven't found any evidence of a red dwarf or a Planet X, but they think it's a very small black hole that's the size of like a bowling ball, but would be equivalent to this, maybe 6 or 7 times the Earth's mass. How do I get it here? So you go to where the video is, and you copy the link URL, and then you paste it into the comments of this chat. What's up, Jason Bland? Hi, everyone. Just got home from work. What did I miss? You missed this, dude. We'll bring it up for you again.
Yeah, Sandy says she missed it.
Okay. We'll bring it up for you. Okay, Jason. This is Bill Davis blowing up a doll head. We got two angles, okay? We'll show you this one first. Turn on desktop audio.
Here we go.
Pretty blue.
Nope. Look out, look here. There it goes. God almighty. The frig.
It's not getting
How
on
did it
yet,
blow
Bill.
the back off? What the fuck?
I still wish the doll's head was on fire.
That shit is locked on.
And we will go watch the wider angle on full spectrum real quick.
I'll soaker and turpentine first next time.
There you go.
Here we go.
Okay. Hey,
Nope. Look out, look here. There it goes. God almighty. What the frig? How did it blow the back off? What the fuck?
You might want to consider like standing behind a shield like Mythbusters.
standing where?
You know how Mythbusters has the transparent shield that they stand behind? So there you go.
God damn.
There's the exploding doll heads. Now, Jason, we do paranormal news on here, kind of like the World Wide Web of Weird that you do. And there isn't a whole lot of stuff going on. There's a few things you can watch back if you want. Of course, you're just as good as me, if not better, finding all that stuff. We look at the same stuff.
Darren Smith, I just private messaged Justin a video from YouTube. I don't know a lot about it. It's just a freaky one.
Yes, thank you, Darren.
He
Okay.
likes-
People are giving out warnings here not to be drinking anything while they're watching Bill blow up the doll head.
We have to.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this audio on.
Oh, nice.
Now, Brian, you want to tell you want to tell the story of what happened down here when you were down here that one time?
I think I've seen this.
Well, we were over here.
I've definitely seen this.
That hole in that wall never used to be there. We made it with a sledge. Had a wheelbarrow. But we did notice when we was bringing the blocks out that there was something in it. And there was a jar. And in that jar was a letter. And it was in the block wall. And I can't remember the dates and times. It was back, I don't know. It was old. It was like a love letter. We started digging the dirt out, shoveling it out into this.
Darren says 42329.
outside.
All right.
And then we'd come across something that looked like maybe a bone.
If I had a
But it seems kind of funny,
Kinda like
you know,
that.
an
I think
animal
I'd blow
bone
it
would have
up.
been found with a
He
dress.
actually said 320 now.
Cat down here?
No, my cat's not down here.
Well,
Holy shit, dude! There is somebody right behind you right now. Holy bone would have been found with a dress.
is your cat down here?
No, my cat's not down here.
Well,
Holy shit, dude! There is somebody right behind you right now. An animal
Okay.
bone would have been found with a dress.
is your
Okay. You're looking right here. So I'll turn off the overlays just to make sure there's nothing in the way here. We'll slow it down. Playback speed 25. Bottom left-hand corner is what I see.
No, my cat's not down here.
So if you look here,
Duffy.
I can see how someone can make out hair, eyes, nose, face, neck, torso, maybe an arm there.
Holy shit, dude, there's somebody right behind you right now. Holy shit, it just showed up in the fucking screen, dude. It just showed up in the screen. I shit you
There's no way to
not.
tell.
Okay. The fact that it wasn't moving, it probably was something down there that looked like a person, and it was pareidolia. The fact that he didn't go over there and investigate it to see if there was someone there says a lot. Okay, so I'm going to say pareidolia. It's probably just something out of focus in the background that just looked like a person. But that was a pretty good video to look at. You know, we'll look at it again just you know, for to be sure. And that's a pretty good shot of it. They put that goddamn gross ass watermark right there so you can't see shit. So yeah, what do you think, Bill? Are you-
Yeah, that's either Duffy or Paradise.
It's definitely Steve Huff, dude. Why are you in his
I mean,
basement?
Whew. How are you working a camera like that? What the freak? That's not even a cell phone.
I don't know, man. It's obviously not.
I got seasick.
It's obviously not a camera operating professional.
Well, he had a damn watermark.
Yeah, anybody with watermarks,
Pro.
this that takes up the whole. It's like a huge lower third the whole time. Yeah, the bad camera effect. Was it there the whole time? We'll never know. So we'll kind of look to see if we can see it. He's up in real tight here. He doesn't notice it because he's in really tight here. Is he drinking beer?
He's drinking beer.
Look at his face. He's like, yeah, that's a tall boy, bitch.
Yeah. I missed the whole fucking apparition. Dude.
Yeah, he's in so tight right here. We can't see it. I'm scrubbing back through the footage to see if he has that same frame.
Josh Bender said it was probably filmed in Ohio.
That's hilarious.
Looks like Ohio branding.
Okay. Jessica sent a link.
Sorry.
That was from Craig Williams.
Okay. Craig,
He said that's Diller's cousin.
you better not be showing me
There's
porn,
cousin,
Greg.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll take a look.
He's all jacked up on.
No, Craig, I know how you know how I feel on orbs. First of all, this is very low res, like it's 480p, so that's not ideal. But here we go. Here we'll turn the sound off since we're just looking. Now, Bill, will you let us know what camera you're using, what kind of lighting you were using, all that information?
He's following it with the lens. That's crazy.
It just looks like out of focus insects to me. What do you guys think?
It would have to be that. I mean, instead of dust.
Yeah, there seems like there's a really bright light wherever he is. Like, look at the exposure on the trees and.
Yeah. He's following it though. He sees it in the viewfinder. That's pretty cool. You get some pareidolia out of that right there.
Darren Smith says it was Josh. It was sent to us from Southern Ohio. No joke.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that footage. I think I've seen it somewhere.
Jason Bland and Eddie Pence said bugs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is actually Craig's video.
Yep.
He took it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with the. It's most likely
fairies.
bugs flying around. But thank you for submitting that. I really, really appreciate it. You know, I think it's very valuable for you to let people who do this very passionately and you know, I like to think that I know what I'm talking about when I see footage. Insects would be my final answer. And you can look through chat.
Made it.
Who?
Laura Brownlow, Night's Watch Paranormal.
That's
Laura,
right. Thank you for joining us. Jenner says, every other thing I watch, I got to be quiet about. The orbs. LOL, people get very defensive about it. I'll just, you know, it's almost like a broken record. The whole orb thing, a lot of people just cling to it being paranormal. Orb phenomena is a thing, but when you're dealing with optics and lighting that are ideal to illuminate bugs and water, moisture, and dust, they look exactly like the real phenomena known as orbs that you see with your eyes. And of course, your eyes have way better optics than any camera right now. And real orbs illuminate their own light. They're very spiritual in nature. So you may not even be able to photograph real orbs. I've known a few researchers that says that it's possible, but I don't think so. I don't think it's possible to photograph real orbs. I think you're seeing that stuff with either your third eye or a sense that that we're not used to. But thanks, Craig, for sending that in.
My camera didn't catch the one I saw.
Oh, well, I want to hear about this. Have you told me about this?
I think so. Coming out of the flashlights, I saw that orb with my naked eye.
Mm-hmm.
But I was shooting an IR on a mini DV tape, and it didn't pick it up.
That's right. Yeah, that's very possible that if it was something spiritual, it was something that your eye could see, but the camera could not.
Yeah, it was so bright, and it was crazy to see.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it's crazy. I've seen them once, but the time I saw them, there was dozens of them. And I've told the story many times on my multiple shows that I do.
I've only seen that one.
Levin says they were too solid, which makes me think insects too. Okay, what the hell is Levin talking about?
Insects.
Oh, insects. Okay. It says in space SEX.
Sex.
Heather Knapp says she sees orbs a lot. Jen says
she needs a duster room.
You need pledge. You need to pledge your furniture. Steve White, can a photographer really follow a bug being that small? Can a small bug just be seen that easily? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. I mean, he did follow that thing.
Yeah. I mean, if you can definitely see it and you're looking at the viewfinder, I mean, there was obviously something there, whether it be a bug or whatever you want to believe it is, he was following it. He did a good job of doing that.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was following whatever he was seeing doesn't tell you what he was seeing. It's just saying that he was doing pretty good at following it.
Yeah. Better than the other guy.
Jen says mine was like a basketball size and came through a window while I was standing at disappeared in the 90s. Yeah, the ones that I seen range from basketball size to marble size. All different sizes, all different colors. It's a real thing.
I seen that light that came down the hallway. I was laying in bed. Josh was sleeping, of course. And it was a yellow. It was probably the size of a bouncy ball.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. I was like, Josh. And he's snoring. I'm like, of course.
You should have like this paranormal alarm that you hit a button and it goes off, kind of like Ghostbusters.
I could just smack him in the forehead.
Yeah.
If you want me to smack Josh Bender in the forehead, please press 1. I'm just joking.
Just 1.
Yeah, Jason, anything that float around in the air could reflect light, and it could definitely look like a light anomaly.
In one investigation, the lady seen an orb like with her eyes going like across the couch or whatever, and she was asking somebody else if they saw it, and they said they didn't see it. But as I'm listening to the audio back on that, right when she said she saw that orb, you can hear kids like singing or talking in the background. So it was weird that those two things were right at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a voice phenomena being associated with orbs until now.
Yeah, I have that on YouTube. The audio for it. You can listen to it.
Do you want to listen to it right now?
Sure.
Find me the link. Is it on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay, we can try to find it. We'll go to your channel and we'll search for it. See here.
Paranormal
I
think it's called Kids Talking.
Okay. Oh crap, well that's not going to work. We'll just do this.
Yeah, don't look at the foreign films that I did.
Kids crying.
They're talking. Yeah.
Kids talking. Okay, a little search for it. Kids talking. Here we go. Yeah. Unmute the desktop audio.
Running through the room, Janelle.
Orbs running through the room?
Yep.
Or is it dust?
From the bottom corner by the couch, across the mantle. Like something's walking.
Yep, nope, I don't see anything.
Aaron. Aaron. Carol. Aaron.
Yeah, I definitely hear what sounds like children there.
Yeah,
can
there's
hear
no
it.
kids there. That's the weird part.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even at that investigation. I was just reviewing stuff for somebody else, and I heard it.
It definitely sounded.
They
It was
were
in
having
the.
trouble in that bedroom. Yeah.
It sounded like it was inside with them, but a little bit further away than they were from the microphone. But it didn't sound like it was
I think
outside.
I twisted it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, and it was at night. It was in the middle of the night. Odd.
It's okay, Craig. You know, the video footage, you know, some people can only upload at certain resolutions, and I understand that. But again, anybody sending me anything to analyze, they give you feedback on, that's what this show's about. And, you know, if I legitimately think that I can't explain it, then I'm going to tell you. But when it comes to orbs, it's very hard to capture real orbs with cameras. The best cameras have trouble doing it.
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I just put the link for the video that the one lady was trying to share earlier. She finally was able to share it, but she actually shared it in her comment. So I resent the link in the chat.
To Messenger?
No, do you want me to send it to you in Messenger?
Where's the link?
It should be popping up in the chat.
On Facebook?
Yep.
By your account?
By Missy's account.
Okay, I'm not seeing it.
It's near the bottom of the chat. It's just a HTTPS YouTube link.
Yeah, once I find it, I don't even see it, man.
I think I see it.
I'm still not seeing it. Yeah, I don't see it at all.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, I don't see any link.
I'll send it to you in regular Messenger.
Okay, yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Are you friends with Justin, Derek?
I am.
Play it again. I think it's saying come down to the light. I sure will.
What?
I'm not hearing light. The first two words definitely could be come down, but I can't make out the second, the second or third and fourth syllable.
See anything?
Yeah, I can't make out, but it could be come down, the first two words there. All right, let's see if we can pull up this video in Messenger and get that working. Okay. Here we go. That is a real cat.
Okay.
It's pissed.
Where are you?
Okay, that looks like dust being illuminated by the light on your camera right there. Yep. So far, I'm just seeing dust.
Ma'am?
Something's got the cat worked up.
Now, was the cat acting weird? Is that not normal? How the cat's
I
behaving?
think he is. Yeah,
What the hell did that cat just do?
I think he looked. He might have jumped for that bug.
It just jumped down.
Oh. Oh. Olives?
Hey, that's not my paranormal soapbox on television.
Okay.
Okay, for right now, we're just going to say dust. If you want to direct us to a certain point in the video, we can do that. I can bring up how the physics behind this works so you can understand dust and okay. Well, let's just pull up paranormal orbs explained and see if we can pull up an image for you, kind of give you a
Video.
Okay. Yeah,
Video
here we go.
stuff.
All right, here, let's see if we can make this big for you. Okay. Okay, this is a crude photo, but just pretend that this compact camera is your cell phone. Okay, so you have the lens here labeled lens, and the flash is right next to the camera lens. And this is the same for cell phones, okay? So everybody's home. I don't care how clean your house is. There's dust everywhere, so it's floating around everywhere, and you can't see it because they're microns in size. But this lens viewing area here, there's going to be a focal point, and we can bring that up too. Focal point of lens. We'll bring up that. So if you look here. This is the physics of focal points of lenses. And it'll give you an idea that, okay, here's the lens. Anything in front of the camera, in front of this point, is going to be out of focus and look kind of blurry and look kind of paranormal. Okay, and focal points are dictated by the focus distance of your camera lens. So sometimes it can be a little further away. Sometimes it can be a little closer to the lens. But most cell phone cameras, the focal point is, maybe about 6 to 8 inches from the lens, depending on where the autofocus is. This focal point will move depending on where the autofocus wants to focus in. So if you're focused to infinity or something further away, the focal point will change to much further away. So anything close to the lens will seem out of focus there. So these particles that are in front of the focal point of the lens will be illuminated by your flash or the light on your camera during video operation, and you will see the dust, the insects, pollen, moisture, all sorts of things. So that's the explanation from pretty much all orbs caught in photos that I've seen. So there you go, free education. Yeah. Did anybody else had anything else that they submitted that I didn't know about?
Nobody said anything.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't space that off. 9:21. We're doing okay so far. I'm really liking that people are submitting things to us to take a look at. If anybody has seen things, by all means, send it my way. She says dust doesn't move like that. Yes, it absolutely does. Dust is very small, and any type of movement that you make can cause turbulence and disturb the air, and it can I can replicate that for you with the cell phone. If you would like to see us replicate it and do it ourselves, we can. But I assure you, based on my opinion and my years of research and knowledge of photography, that is dust. And there's other people that's chimed in with their comments. If you want to believe it's something else, we can't, change your mind if you already are, stuck in your belief. Jason says it totally moved like that. Yeah. Dust is static, people forget. Yeah, dust just kind of stays there and doesn't move. It can move up and down. It can curve all around. If you wave your hand, there's so much air disturbance just by any slight kind of movement or microcurrent in the air can make it do anything. All right.
And we're filming all the time. So, we are seeing it all the time. So we know what it is, So we do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
IR. You can see it.
Yeah. And go ahead.
I have one more coming to you right now, and just don't look at it. Just post it up by Darren Smith.
He doesn't want me to look at it?
Don't look at it until you already have it on the screen.
Okay.
No sense.
Okay.
You look at it.
Yeah.
He says this is paranormal.
So what you see here is an Oompa Loompa at the old Licking County Jail. The Oompa Loompa has been spotted there. Darren probably has that blew up big on his wall.
I remember taking that. That's so funny.
That's a perfect place to lay there. I bet I'm not the first person to lay there.
I think that was after everything.
No, we weren't done yet.
We weren't?
We were just taking a break.
You went outside to get lung cancer with us, remember?
Yeah.
Missy's still mad that I said that. That's why she remembers it. She says, please watch the whole video I took with my iPhone. Watch the first 4 minutes. If you tell me why we should watch the first 4 minutes, we'll take a look. Is there anything else besides the illuminated particles moving around in front of the camera that we should see? And please don't take offense of us saying that it's dust. We do take this seriously, or we don't want to just purposely upset people or just say that something is something because it doesn't fit our views. Because like I said, I do believe that paranormal orbs do exist. I haven't seen a successful photograph or video of one yet. Well, actually, I've only seen unexplained things that could be an actual orb, but you can't know. I did do some video 2014 that I couldn't explain. Who is excited for Picard on CBS, the new Star Trek series coming out? I know Jason is.
I'm just bursting at the seams.
I know, right? They're bringing back Data. Okay? They're bringing back Data. I can't freaking wait, man. I'm such a nerd. I can't help myself. Yes, a big white orb coming to me. I understand that you think it's just dust. It's okay. Yeah, if you give me the exact time during the video, I'll look at that and give you my feedback, but don't make me watch 4 minutes of it. Our precious airtime. I know. I do like the cat though. Everybody loves kitties. I love the architecture of the jail. Yeah, I haven't seen any. The only thing it reminds me of is Ohio State Reformatory. It looks a lot like it. They call it little.
Does the cat owner think? Sorry, does the cat owner think it was acting strange? Because it seemed like it was acting a little weird to me.
That's what I asked. I don't know if she commented about that though.
She said you could watch it on your own time.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try to find time to watch it. But if you can tell me the time during the video, that would help me a lot. If you want my feedback on it. I look like Data with sunscreen on. Send us a photo. We want to see that. We definitely want to see that.
I just didn't like the fact that Data would always override the captain's decisions. Picard. He would say, "Let's do this," and Data would say, "Oh, that's not very advisable. Let's not do that." Kirk would have never put up with that robot.
Kirk would have bitch slapped Data, put him in his place.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
He would have pulled out a phaser and stunned him in the face. I'm like, watch your mouth, Data.
Han Solo, shut him up or shut him down.
Missy, go ahead and read Jason's.
Oh, he said, if it's paranormal, there is no way of proving it because it looks just like dust. Hey, if ghosts are static electricity, then maybe dust would be attracted to it, and there is a relationship to orb activity. But it's never going to be worth anything because it looks just like all the other dust flying around.
I agree with that 100%. The stuff I seen with my eyes looks exactly like out of focus dust. It's what I've seen pinpoints of light that are small and bright. I've seen the big ones and they're more translucent. It looks exactly like it. Okay, so that's why it's so.
A Tesla microphone, I think, would work for the light to go through because it'll set off sounds when the light hits it. So when one of those dust particles or orbs flies through it, it would make the noise.
Yeah, but that's so susceptible to anything that's not paranormal setting it off. You would have to have a controlled lab environment.
I mean, it's light.
Yeah. So you would put it in a dark room so nothing can, no
like
light
you hit
can
it
get
with
in.
like a laser pen. When you hit it, when you have it just sitting there and you hit it with like a laser pen or something or a light, it goes off. When it
the
hits
video
the
I
coils.
saw, they used a computer monitor, and depending on the color of light on their screen, it gives off a different frequency.
Yeah, it could tell the difference of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Justin, I don't know if you've seen this one. Lynn sent you a message on your Justin Brown page.
Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, Tim, he used to run around with me back in the day. He says, remember the orbs that had faces in them? Yeah, I do. Let's see here. Justin Brown, Messenger. Here's the photo. Okay, this looks like a lens flare. So you have the sun here and it's creating a lens flare, and these dots here are created by a lens flare. So if you Google lens flare and what they look like.
I think my video had it with the full spectrum. It had that weird lens flare off to the side.
You can definitely see how this works here. It's got this characteristics with the little dots and everything, so it looks, lens flare. Photography 101, folks. Bright light entering the lens will cause those flares because of the curvature and the physical properties of the lens. And that's how light behaves in those type of situations.
That's an awesome photo, though.
Yeah, we'll bring it back up. It's a pretty scene.
We're sorry we don't believe in ghosts, guys.
Yeah, ghosts aren't real. Good night. It's so hard. I mean, keep trying, everybody. Keep trying to find anomalies in nature. It's an exciting, fun, and fulfilling thing for a lot of people.
Yeah. And you will find them, too, if you keep at it. That's the thing.
Yep. And I dedicate hours. I mean, Bill Davis does, a lot of people in the chat, the girls and the, Missy and Jess, we dedicate hours and years to this field. And we take it very seriously, and we want to give people answers and educate people. And this is why we do the show, because we want to not only educate people, but talk to you guys, or at least read your comments and interact, because we believe, as they say on X-Files, the truth is out there, but finding it is very difficult, and you have to scrutinize and challenge every single thing, because it is such a rare occurrence that you experience real paranormal phenomena. It's almost impossible to capture it. The easiest thing to do is to run a recorder and record a anomalous voice. Visual anomalies you hardly ever see, and I believe a lot of the stuff that we do see that are legitimate cannot be optically seen with camera equipment. The things that can be seen with camera equipment are physically there. If they are paranormal, it's rare to see a physical manifestation of something. And I don't want anything that we say on the show to discourage you or keep you from trying to do it. Keep trying to do it. Stay open-minded and be receptive of scrutiny for everything that you submit or be peer-reviewed. And definitely just don't listen to people that tell you what you already believe it is. You don't want to believe it is. You don't want to believe it isn't. Just stay in the middle and let it be scrutinized. And, if we get to the point where we find a peer review group that are knowledgeable, that are experienced with camera optics and the equipment being used to capture these anomalies, we want them to tell us that this is unexplained. But anything like Jason Bland mentioned, anything presented in video format or audio format or still photography format, it does not prove anything. It just captures what is there, and that's all the information you can get. To actually prove life after death would be something entirely different and would require much more effort than probably any of us are currently doing. Because even the EVP research we're doing can't prove if it's a ghost or something that's dead and speaking beyond the grave. What's your thoughts on that, Bill?
Yeah, when you come across it, I think you'll know for sure. I think. Mm-hmm. As far as someone me like that don't have any abilities or anything, like when I really witness something paranormal, it is. It's hard to prove it, especially video, like you said. It's really hard to get any evidence on it.
All right, Craig, I'll take a look at the camera.
Sandy says, has Bill been a bad boy and not allowed to have any lights? LOL.
Hey, he's in infravision.
We need donations to put my electricity on.
Yes. That's hilarious.
When only the rich have power.
and an inside shower.
Yeah, now his ex-wife spits on him to get him clean.
Ew. Jen says, wow.
Not
thanks
for free, though. Not for free.
Oh, goodness gracious. I can't, Bill.
That's why he's here, folks.
Jen says, wow, thanks for reminding me, Justin. I got to record my sleep. Spooky, though. I've heard a video of a lady who had a man's voice saying it's her and telling her it's okay type thing. It was chilling.
I would definitely like to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, voice phenomenon is the easiest and most prevalent thing to physically capture. Whether it be an actual acoustic energy or some kind of manipulation of the recorder itself.
Well, since we're talking about it, do you have the audio clip from when you called me and my voice? It wasn't me?
I'm going to have to dig it up on Derek's Messenger. It may take me a while, so if you guys want to talk while I look for it, I can try. Because I didn't save it on my hard drive. But I linked it in Derek's Messenger. So I could try to find it.
Yeah, Jen says she's going to try to find it.
Okay.
Lynn said she has an outhouse, Bill.
Oh. Yeah, hers is actually... I think they got electricity out there in Fort White, though.
This is going to be really tough to find. I have no idea
how long ago it was.
Yeah, it had to have been really long.
What was it, Missy's voice?
Yeah, Justin called her, and the voice that said hello was not Missy's voice.
Can you tell me what month it was?
I don't remember.
Can Derek remember?
I will ask him real quick.
That would be
right after her baptism.
What? You're so random, Bill.
Well,
There's times that you sent me stuff in like Messenger, and I have to think about what you said for me to get the joke. And then sometimes I still don't get it. I just put LOL.
Sometimes you have to explain it back to me. You're right.
we have
I
to
get it.
remind you about the
That's a good
features you ordered on your next Deadlight, like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
if you
got
could.
something coming, don't we?
Derek says he's thinking.
Shadow. Is it a secret? The new features?
No, the kind of
Deadlight?
lights you were wanting. You remember after the show, Josh was explaining what you had asked for, and you were like, "I did."
Oh yeah.
So
He comes to me in my sleep and tells me, "You want to order this?"
It's going to be hard to find. And I
Maybe
apologize.
we can get it for the next show.
Well, I'm sitting here
What did
scrolling.
it sound like?
I sounded like an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, it wasn't you. So I'm looking for it. It's going to take a long time to find it. Maybe I
that's
should
the one
download
that
it.
You're his grandma and said grandma.
What's Lynn talking about?
Might be.
She said that's Bill for you. Always random.
Yep. All right, I'm looking at things in August right now.
Oh, I say it was before that.
Yeah.
I want to say beginning of the year. Well, it was actually not that. When did you guys move in there, Missy?
Oh,
No.
we've been here 2 years in February.
It wasn't anywhere close to when she moved in.
Oh, okay.
How old is the little boy now?
I don't know.
He was 8.
Go ahead and read Sherry's comment.
She said, "What about a photo taken at night with a digital camera, lightning bolt coming straight down on someone's head and down the arm while the person is holding a flashlight, and the flashlight is giving off a totally separate light downward and not seen by anyone, but only captured by chance with digital phone and have triple exposure, but the others beside person were different faced monks, religious looking figures taken standing next to the person, and all of this was outside non-reflective areas."
So what she's saying that the monks weren't supposed to be there, but they were.
Right.
Send me the photo.
Last time I saw a lightning bolt come down on somebody's head, they fell down.
It went boom.
He fell.
Laura says she wants to see the photo. So do I. Still looking for the audio. God, that was so long ago.
It might have been March.
Jen says May. I don't know why she just threw May out there.
Okay, well, I'm in June right now and I'm still not seeing it. And it's taken a while to load because it was so long ago.
Is she saying the lightning actually hit somebody in the head?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Missy, do you know what the weather was like when that happened?
No, I don't remember.
I know that, not to change the subject, but I am working on the box set of all of season 6 on Blu-ray. If you are interested in that, it's coming out and it's only going to be a limited edition. If we sell this first run, I will make more. But it's going to have all 5 episodes in one box set. And I'm thinking about putting $25 on it, plus shipping.
Oh, yeah.
My father was struck by lightning on 3 separate occasions, Lynn said.
Wow.
I ate. It wasn't a huge steak, but I ate a steak and mushrooms, and I'm still feeling hungry. What the heck? I got tapeworm. I think I do.
Do you know what they used to do to get those tapeworms out back in the day? They
Remind
would
me.
starve you, lay you in bed, starve you, and put a glass of milk on your nightstand, and it would come up that way.
That's freaky.
Go into the milk.
Yeah, because I mean, they would starve you to, like, so it has to find something to eat.
Maybe I should pray.
And the other person laying in the bed.
That would be gross. It'd be like gross Lady in the Tramp. Blech.
Your worm's coming out.
Did you say gross Lady in the Champ?
Lady in the
Tramp.
Tramp. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
that would be
I did.
paranormal.
That'd be disgusting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Spirit Stalker.
Tapeworm ever came after me.
I got ADHD here. I'm looking through this. I seen a Blu-ray that I had sent Derek, and it reminded me.
But if she puked beside the person she was laying next to, she'd puke on Josh's beard, and then she'd never find the tapeworm.
I bet you I wouldn't even live if I did that.
That's true.
It's getting harder and harder to load these messages.
I've had beard worms.
Beard worms. The fuck is that?
Well, some Jeff just came up with. We need stickers.
That says what?
Stickers.
Beard worms.
Beard worms.
Josh, you got beard worms?
Lovin says, since we have talked a little bit about EVPs, what is the best phone app to capture EVPs with the ability to edit and separate out specific EVPs captured?
The best phone app that you can edit the... I've never used a phone app to edit audio, but I'm sure there's something out there. I use RecForge Pro 2 to record audio when I do use my phone, but I don't use apps. Let me look up iPhone or Android. We'll look like phone app.
You can use GarageBand. If you have an iPhone or
edit audio.
The other.
Steve White said during that phone call, was that an intelligent conversation while hearing another voice? Was this strange voice making sense?
That's a good question.
I called her, she answered the phone, but answered the phone in someone's voice. I asked if Missy was there, and she's like, it is Missy, and her voice changed after I asked if Missy was there. So it was like she was speaking in someone else's voice, like she was possessed or something. Trying to top 15 best audio apps for Android. Here we go.
Is that what she has, an Android?
I don't know.
Because you can use GarageBand for iPhone. That's a good recorder. I guess you mainly want something that doesn't have, that doesn't filter it out,
I send you the link to the audio stuff. Still looking for the audio. I mean, it's legitimate, not her voice. And I really wish I would have just downloaded it so we could play it when we could, but I didn't. I just shared it from a phone recording app that I no longer even have on my phone because it doesn't work anymore. They stopped doing updates for it or something. But yeah, I'm still looking. I'm in May right now of last year. It would really help if you knew when it was. What's funny?
If you knew when it was.
He said it's 3/6 of 2019. He sent it as a text message. I can get it now.
3/6 of 2019. Okay, that helps me out a lot, so I can just go there.
He
And
said
it
it
was
was
a text message.
yes, text.
It wasn't over Messenger?
No, it was a text.
Okay. Let me look that up then. That will be easier to find.
Well, he said he could send it. If he already has it, then he could just send it.
I think he said I can't get it now. He said I can't get it now, is what he said. But I don't know.
What do you mean he can't get it? He sees it, right? I'm confused.
Hold on, let me mute myself.
Mute yourself.
Yeah, if you just seen her, she was screaming.
No, I'm trying to find audio. He says he's seen when I sent it. Okay, this has got to be it. Let me know if you can hear it.
Hello?
Hello, is Missy there?
This is her.
Oh, you sounded like a young boy when you answered. I swear to God.
I feel like a 12-year-old boy in a hat, and I sound like a 12-year-old boy.
Okay, we'll listen to it again.
Okay, so you don't know why you left the group chat?
Okay, I can't rewind it, so let me see if I can reset it. Did you hear it, Bill?
I did. It's definitely weird.
Yeah, it didn't sound like her at all, did it? See if we can play it again.
Hello?
Hello, is Missy there?
This is her.
Oh, you sounded like a young boy when you answered.
Nothing.
I swear to God.
I feel like a 12-year-old boy in a hat, and I sound like a 12-year-old boy at certain times.
Okay, so you don't know why you left the group chat?
No.
No.
Did you do it on purpose?
Okay.
The look on Bill's face was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was.
I can download this, I think. Forward, share, star messenger, reminders, save attachment. Go save attachment. Okay, I saved that to my phone, so I would like to do a spectral analyzer on it to prove that it's not your voice. We'll do that and upload it for you guys, but let me know what you think. Is that Missy talking when she
Gina
answered the
said
phone?
weird, and Heather said that's crazy.
Yeah, we thought so. We definitely thought so. So I have not analyzed that on a spectral analyzer to prove that it's a completely different voice. So yeah, there you go. Oh, you should have been here last night. What happened last night?
Oh, we were saging the house, and I was standing in the hallway saging, and he heard my voice over top of my voice.
Say that
It
again.
was like an echo.
Oh, like you had a delay effect on your voice?
Yes.
Maybe it just echoed off the walls or something.
It's never echoed off the walls before. I was in the hallway between the bathroom and the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been some thick smoke in there.
Maybe you should like record when you smudge.
Okay. And then he was playing the healing bowl, the big one. And he said as he hit the bowl, he heard somebody else hit like a different bowl.
Okay. Remember what I tell you about what's going on inside your house?
Yeah, I know.
So don't that fit?
Yeah.
So I keep telling them that they're experiencing an alternate parallel dimension of themselves in their own home. And now they're explaining, hearing echoes of themselves and everything.
Yep.
Time shifting.
It's just a superimposed version of a parallel dimension that's very similar to theirs that they're experiencing in their house. That is about as weird as it gets. Yeah, if you're hearing voices over my mic, my wife's watching TV in the next room.
She's still watching Grey's Anatomy.
Unfortunately. I can't wait till she's done with it.
She's got a ways to go.
But she keeps up using all the tissue in the house from crying her eyes out every time she watches it.
I'll ship you some Kleenexes tomorrow.
What's your go-to TV show, Bill Davis?
I don't even watch television anymore. I just been on all the Facebook and YouTube stuff, just the live stuff. So I've been having time to do, really.
She gave you a timestamp, Justin.
I just copied it now, and I'm going to paste it in an app.
Okay.
I'm doing it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I haven't watched anything. If I do, it's like something like old, like the Munsters or something.
Jen says, no, the voices were during the phone ringing on the call to Missy.
I was moving around and it was picking up my voice as I'm calling, so it might have been me. I didn't hear anything strange. So
Sherry said I tagged Interface Death in 2 photos. Not sure where you want it sent.
Okay, I can look. I haven't got the notification yet. You can, depending on what page you're watching, you can message it straight to the Interface Death page. You can email it to justinbrown@interfacedeath.net. I'm not seeing a tag. What's the name? Who tagged the page?
Hold on. I'm Sherry.
Sherry. Okay.
Milliken. I think that's how you say that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the tag. Sorry. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, if you can just message the page with the photos, that would work better. We're winding down, folks. We have, if you've been watching the whole time, I really, really appreciate that. We're definitely still working on the Haunted Hartford Cine documentary that will be available for purchase or rent from our website. You can get it on Blu-ray. It should be done late February, hopefully. I know a lot of people are waiting for that to be released, and we are booking events. I know we have booked West Virginia Penitentiary Paracon June 27th. So if you're in that area, please come out and see us from 10, or it could be 10 a.m. to, I forget when it ends. But it's a really cool place. I know we'll be at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash in July 24th, 25th, 26th, something like that. If you're in the area, you definitely want to go check that out, and you can meet us there. And we're probably going to book Mothman Festival, but we have not done that yet. Okay. I'll definitely take a look at the video again with the timestamps. Uh-oh, I got another notification. Nope. still haven't seen the photos that I was tagged in. So yeah, Bill, do you have anything coming up? Do you want to plug anything?
Yep. I'm going to be moving out of my mom's basement here pretty soon. I'm going to move up to the attic. I hear that's the best place to do it. Yeah.
Where all your 1950s porn mags are stashed. That's my pop.
Oh, we got Super 8. We got Super 8 films.
Please tell me it's not your
We used
mom.
to edit the old Super 8.
Oh, God.
No. It was somebody's mom.
That's what I was going to say. It was somebody's mom.
Somebody's mother. I remember you ever edit with the Super 8s? I'm sure you haven't. They have a little viewfinder there, and you reel it, and then you cut it, and then you ever fix a cassette tape?
Oh, I see the tag. Tape? I've seen videos of people editing actual film, and screw that.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a look here. We'll go over here to the screen. You want me to watch all these, Sherry?
Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom while you do that.
Okay. Okay, you're going to have to timestamp these. Are all long videos, not clips.
What?
So you're going to have to let me know when, and where to watch these. It's a public post, so I'll share the link in the chat if everybody else wants to check it out. We are winding down, ladies and gents. We're going to close out the show. We actually don't have time to take a look at it on the show, but if you let me know where and when to watch on the videos, maybe we'll bring it back up again for next show. But thanks, Bill, for once again being my
thank you.
My co-pilot here, and thank you, girls, for helping me with the chat. Having the help on the show is awesome. And
we did awesome, as always.
As always, you're very correct. Yep. So, notes. Next Tuesday, we have My Paranormal Soapbox at 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's see who we have on Necromancer next week. Robbie Thomas, the psychic profiler. He helps law enforcement get information about killers that they're looking for. And very, very interesting guy. Not interviewed him before, so we're looking forward to that. That's at Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That will be on the Necromancer Live Facebook page. So if you have not followed that page, I will bring it up for you, and you guys can follow it right now when I provide you the link. And I urge everybody to follow that so they don't miss the show. My Paranormal Soapbox is on my blog Facebook page. It's on Interface Death YouTube channel, on Periscope and Twitch. And Friday we'll have another episode of Interface Death Weekly. You could stick around to watch some video promos if you have not seen them before, and if you're interested, we have the latest episode of the last season 6 finale at the Archive of the Afterlife. We have a couple other documentaries that some friend filmmakers has put out there, some Paranormal Quest stuff, Jason Blaine's radio show. Definitely check him out on Sundays on Paranormal Soup. And we are sharing, cross promoting with Paratalk with Cindy and Ted. So stick around for those things. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for being awesome. If you want to make donations to the show to help support our content creation, the PayPal link's in there. You can check out Patreon. I mean, that's worth it. Oh my God, look at that green screen. We'll fix it. I forgot to go through there, but Patreon is definitely a way to support us and get rewarded for it. Extend your thanks to Clay Borman, Scotty Fox, Casey Schreiner, Jessica Bias, Paranormal Reporter, Heather Elliott, Betty Kegley, Kelly McConkey, Art J. Murphy, Deadlight LLC, Katie Turner, General 7, Joe Vitale, The Ghost Guild, Cherry Capital, Shadow Seekers, Tony Felosi. They are responsible for supporting us and keeping this content here to stay and making it better and better. So you can check out Patreon at patreon.com/supportinterfacedeath. And that's where I'm going to leave it. You guys are awesome. We love you. You're in our hearts each and every day. We appreciate all the support we've been getting for this show and for the other shows. And have a nice weekend. Relax. Like I said, anything news related in the paranormal, any video clips, any evidence that you've captured you want us to review, send it our way. I'll have some fresher stuff available for next Friday, and we'll make the show even a little bit more fresher. But stick around for the promos. You guys have a good night.
In recent years, the word paranormal has taken on a new place in thoughts and minds of people everywhere. Once a word associated with blasphemy and the supernatural, paranormal has entered mainstream thoughts and conversations. 42% of American population believe in either ghosts or hauntings today. Within that, the discussions in the media have tripled in the last 20 years. In 2016, a radio talk show rose from the darkness in New York and now has become a popular beam of light with a no-holds-barred paranormal discussion. It's raw, live, and sometimes out of control. It's real and here, allowing all that care to listen to new ideas, new thoughts, old superstitions, and sometimes the downright weird. You want different? You want off the cuff? You want edgy? Then Paratalk Radio is what you should be listening to. It's 2 hours of guests, interviews, skepticism, unusual topics, and outside-the-box strange that pushes every button on the soundboard of life. So again, discover Paratalk Radio. Monday nights on WLFE DB Radio Network, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Paratalk Radio can be seen as live videocast on Facebook and heard on audio streams through iHeart, iTunes, Google.Play, Spotify, Spreaker, Comcast, Radio.com, and so many more. Join Ted and Cindy every Monday with guests and topics that will open a pathway to the unknown, the supernatural, and the paranormal.
This is Jason Bland, host of Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup, where we stream live as a webcast every Sunday night, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern, with guests who will blow your mind. Live ghost box sessions where you can call into the show to see if the spirits will talk to you, and the World Wide Web of Weird with the latest in paranormal news and evidence. We're bringing the weird every Sunday night, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.
Your audio from your lavalier. Did the power go off?
Well, I felt like I got pinched, but it wasn't like a
The display turn off?
This just died.
You gotta be kidding me.
It just died.
Okay, that's brand new lithium-ion batteries. We'll keep rolling. Dude, there's...
Yeah, at least that one's definitely documented it. That's still rolling, that camera.
Oh, yeah, this is rolling too.
Yeah, these just freaking died.
Let me double check.
I held it in, the light came on to the title screen. And...
Dude, I'm starting to feel really, like, weird sensations touching me, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I felt like something Yeah, white chest, dead as a doornail. And those are brand new.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Hillary,
What?
what's going on with this building?
Everything.
A lot of people will come here and get messages from loved ones.
This place was holistic.
If you come back up here, I will push you to your death.
You're going to die in there.
Something just like flew at me. Something big and like gray.
Whoa, 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 I just saw someone fucking turn the step.
Did you hear that?
I'm not telling Mike this. I just want this on the record. Mike's gonna see something in that mirror.
This took a big 180. I hope this doesn't change our approach.